Hey there, lovely souls. Welcome to my channel, Magnetize Official. Thank you to everyone tuning in to this reading. No matter when or where you're listening, keep in mind that time is just an illusion at the energetic level. Your unique frequency is actively shaping the messages and insights that come through today. I haven't received any specific downloads before starting this reading, so I'm keeping things open-ended to see what unfolds. If you'd like to amplify your energy in this reading, I encourage you to like the video and subscribe to the channel. These actions create a virtual energetic connection, making it easier for me to tune into your energy, both in this session and in future readings. All right, lovely souls, let's see what messages I can channel for you today. As I was getting ready with my tarot decks, I felt a strong urge to cleanse my space with sage. So, I took a moment to clear the energy before diving into this reading. If you've been sensing some heavy energy around you, this might be a gentle nudge for you to consider doing the same, using whatever methods resonate with you to intentionally clear that energy. There are countless ways to cleanse your space, and as I always say, your intuition is your best guide in this journey. Trust that inner voice of yours. If you're feeling that weightiness, I truly recommend finding a way to refresh the energy around you in a way that feels right for you. That was just a little aside, but it's worth mentioning. While I was getting these decks ready, I noticed that the Temple Path card was sitting at the bottom of the Energy Oracle cards. This is such a beautiful sign that you're on the right track. Now, from an energetic standpoint, there's really no such thing as a right or wrong path. There are just countless timelines we can choose to align with. When I refer to the right path, I mean you're in harmony with your true, authentic self, the version of you that exists beneath all the societal expectations and influences from those who've guided you since childhood. No matter where that programming came from, it's clear that you've started to peel back those layers, and you're now genuinely connected to your inner truth. This alignment is sparking a powerful convergence in your life, bringing various aspects together and manifesting amazing things. These manifestations will resonate with you on a deep soul level because they are aligned with the energy of your authentic self. I sense that these messages are coming through for a reason. With the Angel of Strength card in reverse, I'm picking up on someone who might be feeling a bit weak lately. This could be emotionally, energetically, spiritually, or even physically. Whatever form this has taken for you, I want to reassure you that nothing is amiss in what you're experiencing. If you've been sensing this weakness, try to let it flow through you. Don't resist it, but also don't cling to it, as it's just a passing phase. Remember, this isn't a sign that anything is wrong. Rather, it's an indication that you're diving deeper into your inner self. A significant message that has been coming up lately is this: your vibration can only rise as high as you're willing to go deep within. This means getting to know your shadows and uncovering those hidden parts of yourself. Embrace them so that what's been unconsciously repressed can come into your awareness. This, at its essence, is what shadow work is all about. I'm not quite sure why so many messages about shadow work are coming up, but it could be that you're being nudged to explore this for yourself. Shadow work involves fully embracing who you are, welcoming those parts of your unconscious self that may have been repressed, misunderstood, or judged by others or by society. Give these aspects the space they need to breathe, to be seen, and to step into the light of your awareness. This is what shadow work is all about, or we could also refer to it as light work. They really represent two sides of the same coin. No matter what you choose to call it, this journey means accepting every facet of yourself, even the parts that might seem messy to others, because all of this is essential to living your authentic self and fulfilling your soul's purpose. This path you're on is not only transformative for you, but it's also inspiring countless others along the way. It's interesting that these unexpected messages keep surfacing, but I feel that someone out there needed to hear this, and I sincerely hope it resonates with you. I'm also noticing the number 555, which you might be seeing as well. This number often signals that rapid, powerful changes are on the horizon for you. I keep hearing a powerful reminder. Not everyone who seeks access to you right now deserves it. You might find that certain people are pulling on your energy, projecting their feelings onto you, or trying to connect with you in ways that don't feel right. I prefer not to dwell on the negative, but this has come up in previous readings too, indicating that you might be experiencing these energetic projections from others. If you're not actively protecting or clearing your energy field in a way that feels right for you, this could impact your vibe. It's important to remember that people can project negative energy without even realizing it. It often happens subconsciously. You are emanating such a powerful signal into the quantum realm that others can't help but notice and respond to it. This can lead some to latch onto your energy, trying to soak up your light, beauty, and magnetism. This isn't necessarily done with bad intentions. Often, it's because they haven't yet tapped into their own internal source of empowerment, love, and energy. So they might seek it from someone like you, who naturally radiates that kind of energy. It's important to prioritize your well-being right now. Protecting your energy can be as simple as tuning in to how you feel when interacting with certain people. If someone reaches out and you sense something off about them, trust that gut feeling. Take a moment to pause, or even avoid responding if it doesn't resonate with you. Also, be mindful of what you share with others. If discussing certain aspects of your life feels uncomfortable or out of alignment, it's perfectly okay to hold back. Sometimes there's that little voice inside urging you not to divulge everything, and that's your intuitive way of setting an energetic boundary. You don't have to grant everyone access to your thoughts, feelings, or personal life, whether it's through sharing information or just allowing them to connect with you. Whatever boundaries you feel are necessary, remember that your energy is valuable. I shared a quote that resonates deeply. Connecting with you is a gift, not a given. While you may already sense this truth, I'm picking up on an incredibly powerful energy surrounding you. You are a truly knowledgeable and spiritual being, and it's essential to recognize just how valuable it is to offer others the opportunity to connect with you, communicate with you, or simply perceive your presence. For anyone who gets to experience you, whether in person, on social media, or through virtual means, there's a profound uplift that comes from that connection. Remember, it's a gift, not an entitlement. It's a privilege, not a right. Now let's talk about the Adjacent Possibilities card, which I see as a sign of significant timeline shifts. Whenever this card appears, it suggests that you've either recently experienced a powerful shift or one is currently unfolding. If we resist these changes and cling to our old timelines, we might find that they start to reject us. So, the message is clear. Embrace the shift. Allow this timeline transformation to happen and don't resist the process. For instance, if you find that certain things, people, ideas, or connections just aren't resonating with you anymore. Even if you can't quite put your finger on why, trust those intuitive nudges. Similarly, if certain relationships or opportunities seem to be fading from your life, let them drift away. I'm visualizing a caterpillar entering its cocoon, undergoing its transformation, and finally emerging as a beautiful butterfly. This entire process unfolds naturally. It's not something we need to force. Just like the caterpillar, you are being encouraged to embrace whatever is slipping away right now, even if it involves letting go of parts of yourself that you once identified with. It's possible that some of what you're shedding is tied to the old timeline you're moving away from, and it might have formed a part of your identity. For example, you may have once been deeply passionate about a specific hobby, believing it to be your life's purpose. It brought you joy. But after undergoing a spiritual awakening and experiencing a profound inner transformation, you've outgrown that skin. You're shifting into a higher vibrational timeline that has unveiled new spiritual gifts, interests, and desires that resonate with your true soul purpose now. Embrace this evolution. You might find that there's a part of you clinging to an old hobby you used to cherish, even though it no longer resonates with who you are now. It's important not to force anything at this stage, especially when it comes to parts of your former self tied to an old timeline you've moved beyond. Embrace the idea that your identity can evolve and be brand new. Don't hesitate to explore new interests, hobbies, or ideas that align with the higher timeline you've transitioned into. Additionally, I'm sensing that some people from your past might still connect with a version of you that belongs to that lower timeline. You might encounter questions like, "Oh, do you still do that hobby?" or references to a job or activity that no longer fits with your current self. These conversations can feel a bit uncomfortable, as if you need to explain or justify why you've moved on from those things. Let go of the urge to defend yourself. Allow your new identity to emerge naturally, just like a butterfly breaking free from its cocoon. That felt like a powerful message for someone. Absolutely. All of these readings are a collaborative effort, so I want to thank you for being here, present in this moment, and truly co-creating this experience with me. Now, let's take a look at the next card that has come up. The Patience card. If you've been waiting for something or working toward a goal that feels like it's taking forever by our human standards, remember that time and timing don't really exist at the quantum level. It's all about aligning your energy. That said, since we're human and need to use physical language to express these concepts, it's easy to feel like you're waiting a long time for things to come together. If this resonates with you, there's a message here. The Patience card is upright, indicating that everything is aligning positively for you. I'm sensing that there are elements that needed to align before you, things you might not yet be able to see from your current perspective. This is likely why you've felt a bit stuck, or like progress is slow. Also, we have the Indecision card in reverse, which suggests someone may be choosing to stay where they are, not quite ready to make a decision because nothing feels perfectly aligned yet. Sometimes, your intuition simply nudges you to pause and embrace where you are, even if your ego is labeling it as stuck. What feels like stagnation might actually be an energetic groundwork being laid ahead of you, setting the stage for everything you've been wishing for to come together in a beautifully harmonious and effortless way. This alignment is resonating with the higher vibrational states we're all moving toward, often referred to as 5D, or the fifth dimension. Now, let's see what else is coming through for anyone feeling this sense of being stuck. Wow, the Door to Value card has popped up upright, bringing a strong confirmation of abundance. I'm picking up on the message. You're onto something. It's interesting how direct that phrasing is, but if you've recently had a spark of inspiration, perhaps a small change in how you live, care for yourself, work, or approach your relationships, know that it could be much more significant than it seems at first glance. That little nudge or spark you're feeling might seem small or insignificant, like a quiet whisper. But I'm sensing that if you lean into it and follow the guidance you receive, it can lead to a massive manifestation of abundance. Remember, abundance means different things to different people, so think of it in a way that resonates with you. I see a wave of abundance flowing into your life as you pursue this seemingly minor inspiration. This inspiration might also be connected to your throat chakra, particularly in terms of communication. Whether it's how you express yourself to others, the messages you're receiving, or even a verbal offer coming your way in a romantic or career context. Additionally, I'm picking up on the all tied up card appearing in reverse, indicating that something that has felt stuck or stagnant for a while is starting to break free. You might even be sensing this shift intuitively before it manifests physically. It feels like there's an external person linked to this energy, possibly someone with a masculine presence. When I mention masculine and feminine, I'm referring to energies that we all embody, even if we lean toward one more than the other. This reading seems to resonate particularly well with those who identify as the divine feminine, while the shift away from stuck energy appears to involve a masculine energy. For some of you, this dynamic might be reversed, so take what feels right for you. What's interesting is that this person seems to have had a realization. While you may notice physical changes manifesting, much of the movement is psychic or energetic, rooted in the intuition of the third eye. Let's dive deeper into what stuck energy is breaking free for this masculine. I can't help but focus on the imagery of their eyes in the cards, suggesting that eye contact may hold significant power in this connection. If that's not the case, it certainly indicates a strong masculine energy that is completely focused on you, like they have eyes for no one else. You're showing up in their world as the woman holding a heart, which speaks volumes. You're quite literally holding their heart. I can hear them expressing, "You are my whole world." Whether this is something they've told you or a truth they haven't yet shared, it reflects their deep feelings for you. The third eye chakra card indicates that their third eye is opening wide, transforming not just how they see you, but also their entire worldview. This signifies a spiritual awakening, and they're beginning to gain clarity in many areas of their life. However, we also see the heart chakra in reverse, highlighting how they've been closing themselves off emotionally. This could be someone who, due to blockages in their sacral chakra, has previously leaned on physical connections with other feminine energies or pursued surface-level attractions to mask the walls they built around their heart. These barriers kept them from experiencing deeper emotional and spiritual intimacy with anyone. If this resonates with you, it's a significant breakthrough for them as they are realizing that shallow connections can't replace the richness of true intimacy. Let's circle back to this masculine energy who senses that you have plenty of options. With the Two of Swords showing up, it seems like you might be at a significant crossroads in your life. You could be torn between two different paths. Or perhaps this person is putting you in a position where you feel like you have to make a tough decision. When this masculine approaches you, they might present an offer that nudges you even further into that decision-making space. Here's a clear message for you. Whether you're currently facing that choice or it's on the horizon, trust your emotions to guide you. Your feelings are a powerful way to interpret energy, much like how we use our five senses. You tap into energy through your emotions in a fluid, intuitive way. So if something feels off, that's your inner self picking up on negative energy. Conversely, when something feels right or aligned, that's a signal that you're on the right track. The Queen of Cups embodies a feminine energy that is deeply in tune with her emotional landscape, making choices based on what her feelings reveal. So, as you navigate this crossroads, whether it's happening now or coming soon, make sure to follow your heart. It might sound cliché, but truly listen to your emotions and let them guide you. Let's dive deeper into this crossroads moment you're facing. With the Page of Wands reversed, it seems there's someone in your life, whether in the past or present, who has behaved insensitively, causing you heartache and pain. Ironically, this experience seems to have nudged you into your Empress energy. It's as if this person, who may have treated you poorly, was part of a karmic contract or possibly even an unhealed twin flame connection that triggered you significantly. No matter what kind of relationship you had with them, it ultimately activated your Empress essence. This means that the heartache and confusion you experienced pushed you to surrender. You found yourself in a situation where the pain was so intense that you had no choice but to let go completely, embracing the present moment and beginning to love yourself wholeheartedly. This person might have even sparked creative projects or reignited your passions along the way. Only you can truly understand the significance of this person in your life. Whether it was a karmic relationship or an unbalanced twin flame dynamic, or even just life circumstances that led to this heartache, it all contributed to your journey of surrender and reconnection with yourself. You are now fully embodying the energy of the Empress, shining brightly in your own power. For some of you, it seems the Page of Wands reversed may have undergone their own transformation. Now, as you embody the energy of the Empress and the Queen of Cups, you find yourself at a crossroads, deciding whether to give this person another chance or to embrace a stable offer from the Emperor. Let's get some clarity on this Page of Wands. What are they experiencing right now? It looks like, despite the heartbreak they may have caused you, they've completed a significant cycle in their own life. They're shifting into a state that resonates with the energy of the World card, where they're starting to balance and integrate themselves, moving toward a greater sense of wholeness. What I'm picking up on is that this is an evolved version of the Page of Wands reversed. You initially connected with them when they were in a more immature emotional space, but they've since grown into a higher version of themselves. Meanwhile, you've blossomed as the Empress, radiant, self-loving, and creatively open. Now it's up to you to decide whether to welcome this transformed Page of Wands back into your life or to pursue the stable energy of the Emperor, whether that's someone new or someone from your past, but with a fresh perspective. The choice is yours. It really feels like some of you are at a crossroads, choosing between a twin flame who has undergone their own transformation and is now ready to offer you something from a more healed place, and a very high-level soulmate embodying that Emperor energy, someone who is stable and grounded in their own right. Keep in mind, though, that for some of you, this might not be about a twin flame and a soulmate specifically. Only you can truly discern how these messages resonate with your journey. Ultimately, it's your intuition that holds all the keys and answers to guide your path. So I encourage you to always listen to that inner compass and voice above everything else. Before we dive deeper into this reading, let's pull a few final insights about your situation. The Unawakened card has come up, which reads, Unaware, 3D, Ego, Darkness. Your twin flame is not ready yet. What I'm sensing here is a reflection of that Page of Wands reversed you may have encountered. Whether it's a twin flame or a karmic connection, you met this masculine energy when they were in a lower vibrational state. This connection may have caused you some heartache, but ultimately, it also activated something powerful within you, propelling you into your Empress energy and deepening your journey of self-love. It's clear that, in this journey, you've also attracted a very high-level soulmate, aligning beautifully with that Emperor energy we talked about earlier. The fact that you're showing up as the Empress alongside the Emperor suggests a divine connection between you two, brimming with potential for a meaningful partnership if you choose to pursue it. But, ultimately, the decision is yours to make. On a broader note, I'm picking up that you're being seen as incredibly blessed by those around you right now. There's a wave of blessings coming into your life, one of which is a newfound sense of community in the physical world. This feels like a significant message, especially as it comes at the end of our reading. If you've been feeling isolated during your soul's awakening and transformation into the Empress energy, know that this shift is bringing people and connections that resonate with your journey. Embrace this opportunity for connection. It's a beautiful addition to your evolving story. What I'm sensing is that you're about to draw in some truly joyful, light-hearted connections that are deeply rooted in the soul. Imagine a vibrant, supportive community blossoming around you. If you felt isolated in the past, this could manifest in various ways, perhaps through online interactions or unexpected encounters with strangers that spark joy and connection. There are so many possibilities, but the essence is clear. You're moving toward a more connected and communal experience, leaving behind the loneliness of your journey. Now, they're not only seeking that deep emotional connection, but also craving stability and security, as shown by the root chakra. They long for someone they can genuinely depend on. Their energy is very much present as we wrap up this reading, indicating they are strongly connected to you at this moment. As we wrap up this initial reading on YouTube, I'm drawing the Rumi card, Beyond the Threshold of Fear, and will share a little insight from the guidebook. Intuitively, I sense that this card's message is connected to the masculine energy in our reading, as it symbolizes a journey of moving past the fears and obstacles that may have held them back regarding their heart. The guidebook shares this powerful message. Enter the lion's jungle. Don't think about getting hurt. Fearful thoughts are mere phantoms of the mind. In this jungle, no one is harmed, only compassion and love thrive. It is your fear that holds you back, like a bar behind the door. Rumi elaborates, you are transforming your relationship with fear. No longer shall it dominate you. You are learning to observe it, to witness it, and even to extend compassion to it, rather than resist it. Instead of unconsciously sabotaging your growth and remaining in the shadows, you awaken and revel in the light and sound of your divine being. Now, let's channel a message from the Rumi Oracle. The card says, "Let love transform." Here's a beautiful excerpt from it. The spring of love arrives to transform the dust into a garden. The call is heard from the heavens to bid the wings of the soul to fly. The sea becomes filled with pearls, the dried land receives the water of life, the stone becomes a ruby, and the body becomes all soul. Rumi. According to the guidebook, this oracle is a living spiritual gift. Whether you realize it or not, you have triumphed. You've blossomed, succeeded, let go of what no longer serves you, and embraced the path of love. See? You've experienced significant energetic upgrades recently, and you deserve to take a moment to admire yourself for everything you've been through. You've maintained an open heart through it all, and those radical positive shifts within you are truly remarkable. The last card drawn is Passion of the Wild Red Mother. It's so intriguing that I mentioned the number 36 earlier, and this card also holds that number. What a lovely synchronicity. The guidebook conveys that passion is the bridge that leads you from a smaller truth, that suffering is necessary to heal, towards a larger, more luscious experience of life as a divine embrace. If you can rise to the passion that is available to you, you'll let the wild red mother consume your philosophies and doctrines. You can choose passion over fear, time, and time again. So I invite you to paint the whole world red with me through passionate nature. Let us laugh and change the world. And with that, I'll close this first YouTube reading here. If you feel a connection with my energy, I warmly invite you to subscribe to the channel and become part of our wonderful community of like-minded, conscious, creative individuals here on YouTube. You can also find me on Instagram at @magnetizeofficial, where I share more energy updates, inspiration, and insights. Sending you all immense love and light energy. I hope the rest of your day is wonderful, and as we kick off April, I'm excited to hear from you in the comments about how this month is beginning for you energetically. Are there any specific intentions or desires you're focusing on manifesting this month? I can't wait to hear from you. If this video resonated with you and you crave more, interact with the content, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Magnetize Official. Share these words with anyone who might find comfort and inspiration.